Hello, Streetwear 365. This is brand breakdown number 6. And today it's a bit different because a brand has come in wanting me to review, analyze, and give some feedback on their page. And so the brand we're looking at today is Boy Wolf. Let's have a look at it together. Starting with the bio. The strength of the pack is the wolf. The strength of the wolf is the pack. Products of our environment. I think this is the brand message here. Let's have a look at some of the content that they're posting. Okay, cool products, really cool products. Phone home, don't drink and drive. That's quite funny. Yeah, I really like the products. One thing that I noticed, the first thing is that it's a page that's filled with products. And the issue with that is that it's hard to connect with a physical product because they're objects. They're not human, they're not faces, they're not stories. And so it makes it difficult to build a community when all we see is a streetwear brand page filled with products. As in, it may as well just be a store page. So I think there's a great opportunity here for storytelling. Coming back to the bio, the strength of the pack is the wolf, the strength of the wolf is the pack. I guess that's where your story is. It could be, from what I can tell, it's something to do with community, maybe something to do with leadership. And so the content that you create on your page, Boy Wolf, can be something to do with that story, about that message, the brand messaging, because that's how you actually become a streetwear brand, is by selling the brand's message. And I think a lot of brands struggle with figuring out what their message is or how to tell their story, and so they default to just saying how their brand was founded, telling that story. But that's not really your story. So your story is less to do with you and more to do with your cause. And when I say cause, I don't mean just, saving the world or stopping the climate crisis, solving world hunger. It can be something that goes deeper than that. Or maybe not deeper is not the right way to say, but it can be, anything. It could be about skating. It could be about, in this case, maybe it's about leadership or community. So that is your cause. It is some way that what you want to be doing, achieving beyond just selling the garment. And so just a tip for you when creating content about your brand story. You can catastrophize your messaging. And what do I mean by that? Well, if your message is about community or leadership, think, what does a world look like where there's no community and no leadership? It'd be absolute chaos. There'd be havoc. The streets would be a mess, and people would be depressed and anxious without other people to help them out if we didn't have community. This is what it would be like. And so that is, every story has a conflict, and by catastrophizing your messaging, you find the conflict to your story. And so now you have this idea of a world without community, without support, without leadership. That is the core conflict of every story that you're going to tell. And you just create content about that. Who's someone who's experiencing that conflict? Who's someone who has experienced that and got through onto the other side of it? In what ways have you experienced that conflict? And don't be limited by how you represent that conflict. Boy Wolf is an independent brand born and raised in NYC and now based in Melbourne. Okay, nothing really there. Nothing more about the story anyway. But yeah, so that's my one tip. Like, if you want to build a community, it's not for every brand, but if you want to build a community, be more than just a designer of clothes. If you want to be known for the strength and customer loyalty that you bring and unite people together, you need to sell something beyond the garment itself, sell the story, and the way you find the story is by catastrophizing your brand message. That's where the conflict is. So I hope that's helpful, Boy Wolf. Thank you very much for watching this brand breakdown. If you have a brand or you yourself would like your brand to be reviewed, analyzed, picked apart, some constructive feedback so that you can improve it, you can improve your content strategy. Comment with your Instagram handle. I'd be more than happy to give a review. Do note it is a tough love teardown, so if you can't handle it, don't leave your Instagram handle. However, if you want to get better, this is the way we do it. We're doing it together. So thanks very much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for another brand breakdown.